we're going to have Netta, Avineri, Bahiyyih, Hardacre, Zsuzsa, Londe, and
Hardacre.
Lauren Mason Carris, and Youngsoon and Mostafa Majidpour. All from UCLA.
Nope. Zsuzsa's from USC.
And all former. Zsuzsa is from USC.
There's no bitterness.
Thank you very much. So what we're going to be talking about has to do with assessing and addressing oral proficiency. And we've had a really wonderful conference thus far, talking about a lot of really important issues. I'm thinking both theoretically and practically about how to value linguistic diversity in the classroom, at the university, in educational settings. And we wanted to talk a little bit about what are the actual practicalities of assessing teachers and students. What does it really look like on the ground, so that we can really enact our understanding of how language works and how language learning works in how we assess teachers and students. So we're going to talk in some detail about two models for this. One is the UCLA test of oral proficiency, and another is the USC, University of Southern California test that they have for their international teaching assistants as well. And we'll talk about a lot of different issues, including the role of speakers, the role of perceivers and raters, the role of native and non-native speakers and listeners. And in this case, we're talking about high-stakes exams. We're talking about exams that can mean that a student may or may not have funding because they will not be able to teach at the university. So these are really, really important issues to think about critically, both for undergraduate students and graduate students. So we'll just start with introductions. Everybody on the panel has a lot of expertise in these fields. And I'll actually just start by mentioning that I, a couple of years back, was one of the coordinators for the test of oral proficiency, and a rater before that, and a questioner before that. So we can just get started with introductions.
So you may have seen me before. No. My name is Lauren Mason Carris again, and one of the other many hats that I have worn on this campus was the test of oral proficiency coordinator and assistant to the coordinator for the years of 2004 to 2007. I'd just like to comment and say that there are a lot of applied linguists represented on this panel, and it is no coincidence. I think that the training and the interest of a lot of applied linguistics students lends it to practicing, assessing, and teaching and evaluating language. So it's something that a lot of applied linguists as graduates and also undergraduates that are interested in language are encouraged to participate in. That aside, go ahead and continue.
Thanks. So as part of the introductions, my name is Bahiyyih. I'm the current TOP coordinator, and before that, my background with assessment would be 15 years with ESOL proficiency exams, rating, and invigilating.
My name is Zsuzsa Londe, and I got my BA, MA, and PhD at this wonderful institution. And I was a testing coordinator here during that time, but not for TA specifically. And since then, I have been the ITA testing coordinator at USC.
My name is Mostafa Majidpour. I am the second year PhD student at the Electrical Engineering Department here. I took the TOP and then ESL course, and I have been TA for 2 semesters here. So I guess I am the representative of international TAs who can share the experience of what happened in the TOP and stuff.
My name is Youngsoon So, and I'm a doctoral student in the Department of Applied Linguistics, UCLA. And as you can hear, I'm a non-native speaker of English, and as a non-native speaker, I took the TOP, and after I passed the test and I TA'd several classes, I have been involved in the TOP administrations as a trained rater. And also, I have been an ITA in many classes on campus and also in other campuses too. And it's kind of long for my introduction, but I will start. It's not just introduction of myself, but I want to share one of my evaluations I got from one of my classes. And that says, I feel very cheated by the department for choosing someone with her lack of teaching ability to teach complex material. How can a person be expected to learn from someone who has a drastic accent? When I first got the evaluation, I was just so upset, and I didn't really want to, sorry, I'm getting emotional. So I really didn't want to look at the evaluation anymore, even though there are many positive evaluations about my teaching. So from the very same class, I got this kind of evaluation. The professor is obviously extremely knowledgeable about the material, and she explains difficult concepts very clearly. She provided good examples and illustrations. So when I said to prepare for this panel, just these two evaluations just came to my mind to illustrate our point. And when I give more thought on the bad evaluation, one of the things that made me more frustrated or kind of sad is because this class was a pre-service TESOL teacher training program in other universities.